What's up, my knight? How are you doing today? Or should I say this morning? Right now, at least. No, we're not. We're gonna be doing something different. And we don't ever do. Today, I'm gonna be on the internet for Fnaf. Well, I discuss my personal theory about Fnaf. I'll do this in two parts. First part is, well, basically, here's my theory. This is the timeline and explained in my own way. How I think it happened. So first of all, what happened was, there was the puppet, which I know is the kid of the victim of the 1983 hinting the Night 6 minigame of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Some people might not agree with me here, but so you don't. This is how I feel about it. See? Oh. My other theory is, this is also based on, thing is, the puppet, we all know that previously some people are saying that the puppet already knows about this murder. He's been there since the murder. He saw the first murder. Yes, there was more than one murder. Personally, I was thinking maybe that the puppet, is out there to avenge them and save them. He's trying to set them free. So the puppet is sending you hallucinations, hinting the death minigames and everything from Fnaf 2, and some of them of a good ending minigame were hallucinations from the puppet trying to tell you that something's wrong, and the puppet is personally everything to us. So, other than that, to me, the puppet was there first. Puppet is the good guy. Okay? So that's out of the way. Information about the puppet. Personally, afterwards, so yes, one kid was murdered back in where the crime shop, before the puppet, witnessed the murder that became Golden Freddy. He also witnessed the purple guy stuffing somebody in a suit. So he knew about the purple guy from the very beginning. The thing is, he just didn't know who he was. And that explains why the puppet, the fact that it says he's always thinking. He's always trying to just think about who it is. So, well, since the puppet's out of my way, I'll talk about the timeline. First, I realized that it's Fred. I forgot what the first one is. Fredbear's Family Diner with Freddy, of course. Freddy, where what was that? And there was the second one, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which Fnaf 4 took place in. So this would be the first incident took place about the making of the puppet, the Bite of 1993, 1980, the Bite of 83, 1983, or Spring Trap and Spring Bunny. Now I meant Fredbear, Spring Bunny. I'll talk more about that later. Is the original two Springlock suits were meant to be war and were set up to be war and also be set up as a robot with a Springlock. This is where the first kid and later on the rest of the other four kids were killed, pretty much. Then, afterwards is, I'll explain this, it might sound confusing, Fazbear's Fright. Yes, you've always thought it was the very last one. No, it isn't. It's pretty obvious that, in fact, Fnaf 1 is not even real. It's just a purgatory of the bad ending. Some people have already said this, but I'll put it more in depth into my theory, because personally, this is what I would think is true. Yes, I'm just scrolling down the page because this is one of my main important events. I didn't do any research on this. I've just read theories and came up with what I think, and I've been putting everything I've learned from Easter eggs in the games and stuff, the mini games, all that together. And a little bit of help from theory videos to help me come up with my theory. So there's that, and also, and afterwards at Fnaf 1, you'll be like, oh wait, but that's a sequel. Correction, it is a sequel still. Doesn't mean that has to be the last of the story. It's just a purgatory, like I said. The puppet's at bay in the kitchen. Everybody's figured that out by now. Most people have, at least. And I personally think you're playing as the purple guy in this purgatory. You feel bad for your event. It puts you in your own nightmare. Why the children put you in a purgatory after killing you. Sad ending. And or my other opinion on that is, or the puppets putting you in a purgatory for not listening to its call about the kids and you being able to free them. So, then there's Five Nights at Freddy's 2 afterwards, because then is whenever it happens. All the other events. I personally think the 11th animatronics were not haunted by more kids, but in fact, they were exactly like the old Springlock suits. My other, there's the timeline explained. So here's like my theory on the purple guy. My theory is that the purple guy, I know the fact that he did kill the kids. We all know that pretty much. And also that, well, the phone guy is purple guy. It's pretty obvious because all the messages are pre-recorded. And even on the Night 4 minigame, he says, find me back in the back rooms. How? You might be like, but he died. Nope, he didn't. There's this vent under your desk in Fnaf. One, this is going against my theory a little bit. But in all of them, they have one ventilation thing in your room. You probably called for the ventilations into the safe room and hid in one of the suits. And he probably went insane and wanted to get rid and had anger and hatred on the place, and because he almost died, of course. And that's why he mentions always hating the puppet. And we all know the purple guy's favorite character is Foxy, and Phone Guy even mentions that that's one of his favorite characters, so that's pretty obvious. By the fact that is how I know that. Not involved here, and this is just some of the other things. Based on the theory that the endoskeleton is in the back of the music box with the puppet, I personally think the endoskeleton is trying to kill you, and the puppet saves you, but the endoskeleton also jump scares and crushes you. So, and yes, I also agree with the theory that Golden Freddy is the longest of them all and can't purposely function. And also, this is a random theory, is that Springtrap is just one of the old prototypes of Spring Bonnie, is my theory. Or that. I don't know exactly who the plush trap is. I'm gonna guess the plush trap is the sprite. Sprite of that Springtrap is the sprite of the soul of Purple Man and the Spring Bonnie, like the soul of the Spring Bonnie suit, because he sees obviously somebody's getting stuffed in that suit with horribly stuff. I bet they died soon afterwards, so their soul is probably inside the plush trap doll. I know I might be incorrect with that. See, this doesn't involve my theory, these are just personal opinions. If you have any other things about these, let me know. So this is my thirst theory video. I'm sorry I had to cover in one video. It's kind of late. I didn't want to have to make 2 videos. So, I'm going to start calling you guys I'll just show you next time in my next video what I'm going to do it, because I might not change it or might not change my intro and outro, but for this video I'll use the same outro. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And also, join the Death Legion today. All you have to do is simply like the video and subscribe. Could we go for 5 likes, and peace out, my night.